Hello, Tim from Fairplay now on the 28th of July 2023. So, had a bit of an interesting day today, a bit of electrical fault finding. First of all, we had this very dodgy socket which I had to check out and sort out, but yeah, it just is a graphic example of how dangerous electricity can be sometimes if you don't keep on top of your electrical systems. And that was one. And then another interesting one straight after that job was a guy found that his lighting wasn't working, and it was a wire, a live wire that goes into the top of the breaker on the board for that particular circuit. That was, even though the screw was tight as anything, the wire going into the top wasn't in there tightly, and I just pulled it out with my finger. So, and then that was why he didn't have any lighting in his house. So I was able just to put it back in, re-terminate, tighten it up properly, and job was a good one. So quite an interesting day's work there. And just shows you how, like I say, you need to keep on top of your electrics, really. But anyway, not here to talk about electrics, but it's nice to share some of my sort of personal daily life with you sometimes. But when I got home, I came across the very unwelcome news that Sadiq Khan has won his High Court case with the whole ULEZ thing. Not too sure about all of the ins and outs of the case, but I presume it was anti-ULEZ campaigners saying that, look, this expansion of this thing isn't legal. They took Khan to court, but sadly Khan won the case, and that of course gives a boost to the whole low traffic neighbourhood 15-minute city agenda, basically, is what that's about, if you're not familiar with the case and the ULEZ thing. So bad news all round, but I kind of, you know me, I like to look at these things in a favourable light, a positive light, and in some ways I welcome that result, and that might surprise you, but let me tell you why. Basically, it's going to wake up more people as to how corrupt and rigged the system is, isn't it? They're going to see, hang on a minute, this case should have so obviously gone this way, but it went that way. So it can't be anything other than the system is rigged, can it? And more people are just going to wake up to this, and more people are going to get angry about it and demand change. So in that way, it is going to be is a good thing, I think, that's happened there. And we know, don't we, that these weird court cases and court decisions have been going on for a very long time. Just when you think they should go, one way, they go the other, and you just think, how can that even be? And we've been seeing this, haven't we, for ages and ages. But because ULEZ is such a big issue, not just amongst us in the freedom movement, but certainly London-wide and even nationwide, lots of ordinary people have been keeping an eye on this, and they're just going to be like us now. Hang on a minute, what on earth is going on here? So in that way, it is a good thing, I think. And there is a bit more good news on the kind of cash front and keeping cash and all of that sort of thing. I notice here in one of my news feeds, first Amazon Fresh till-less grocery store in UK closes, and apparently this was the UK's till-less cashless store, opened about 2 years ago, and they've been, despite the fact that they're Amazon, massive company, they've been forced to close the store. presumably because people aren't very keen on being forced to go cashless and being forced to go till-less. So although the ULEZ decision was a boost for Agenda 2030 and all of that, the dystopian future, this rejection of automated stores by the public who have chosen to vote with their feet, obviously, this is a step in the right direction. So it's all a question of balance, and as like I've said before, people are waking up to the nonsense, and I'm sure eventually the whole ULEZ thing will go the right way as well. So you just got to be, not let these things wind you up, and just be a bit, sort of take these things calmly. It can be hard, can't it, when we get these setbacks, but that's the way you've got to do it, really. And there is a guy who can teach you how to keep calm in these situations. A guy called Gary Williams, who I know watches this channel, and if you've seen it already, I've got another video out today which is my interview with him, and he talks all about Stoicism, which is how to keep calm in a crazy world, basically, and had a really interesting talk. And if you want to know more about that subject, check out the other video I put out today, the interview with him. Check out his channel and his website. I can highly recommend it. So that's a little resource for you. So I'm going to keep this one short, and I'm not going to be putting out a video tomorrow or Sunday. I'm off to play a couple of rounds of golf and have a night out tomorrow night with my brother and other golfing, another golfing buddy I've got as well. And we're going to have a round tomorrow, a bit of dinner and a couple of pints, I should think, tomorrow night. Then out for another round of golf on Sunday. So it's going to be quite a full weekend of socialising and golfing. Haven't played for ages. I think I've literally only played one round of golf this year, so I ain't going to be much good, am I, really? I'm going to be sort of hacking and slicing and goodness knows what else all over the golf course. It's not going to be pretty, but I should think it's going to be enjoyable, which is the main thing. So going to go and blow off a little bit of steam by doing that. And it should be a good weekend, and I hope you've got something good planned for the weekend as well. But do go and check out the Gary Williams interview. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below here. And also check out Mayar many people who watch this channel will know who he is, but he was where I got that ULEZ court case news from. It's pretty much breaking news as I sort of speak right now. It's only just come out and I caught his news, so I've got all credit to Mayar, and I'll leave a link to his video talking about this ULEZ thing where you can learn more about it in the description box below as well. So I'll leave it there, and like I say, I won't be back until Monday, although my newsletter, my weekly email newsletter, will be out on Sunday. If you don't know about that and you're not subscribed, I'll leave a link to that in the description box below here as well, so you can go along and subscribe to that, and then you'll hear from me in written form on Sunday, but not hear in these videos until Monday, about 5 o'clock on Monday. So until then, Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.